everybody, it's Paige, and today's video is going to be my first video in my new filming room. If you guys didn't know, my boyfriend and I just moved in with our friends Cameron and Alicia. We're still unpacking and getting things situated, but moving vlogs are coming very soon. This is a temporary setup while Jarvis and I are on a waiting list for a new apartment complex, but we're gonna make some fun content while we're here, and what better way to start then with a brand new Jaclyn Cosmetics launch. I am so excited for this launch. I watched Jaclyn's little explanation video to kind of get some info on the collection. I haven't even opened this yet, so I haven't seen the products in person. I cannot wait to do so. I did notice that we've got a little battery pack situation on the back, so I don't know what's gonna happen when I open this, but we will find out together. If you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. This is my temporary little background setup. I still have all of my stuff in boxes, so Alicia had some things around her house that she kind of threw together and helped me do a little cute background. I think it looks adorable and it matches the box so well. I freaking love it. So with the box, there was this little sheet here which says, I can't even put into words how excited I am to introduce this Complexion Collection. My skin perfecting sheer coverage blurring tint will leave you with the most beautiful glow and hydrating finish. Combining this product with my Faux Filter Concealer is a match made in heaven, a creamy longwear concealer with buildable coverage. Together they are the ultimate complexion duo for the perfect no makeup look. I'm excited. We're gonna do very simple makeup today. I'm basically going to use these products how she recommended or how she says she uses them. So we're gonna be doing a nice natural look, you know, sheer coverage. We're gonna try to touch up with the concealer because, as you guys can see, my skin is going through something at the moment. So let's go ahead and open up this package. We've got a little ribbon going around it, so let me see if I can open this up. Oh my gosh, you guys are not ready for this. Oh, it's glowing. Look at this package. I am absolutely blown away. This is by far the coolest PR package I have ever gotten. So we have 3 shades of the skin tint and 6 shades of the concealer. I'm gonna do swatches of these and obviously apply them, so we'll see how they work, but just take a moment and look at this. Oh, wow. Major lighting shift. This is so freaking cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and read some information on these. I'm gonna zoom you guys in and we will kind of apply and talk about the products at the same time. By the way, I am still playing around with my lighting and background, so I'm gonna be tweaking it over the next few weeks until I finally decide what I want. I don't want to just do the same thing that I had before just because that's kind of boring, and I just want to switch things up a little bit. So anyway, we have the Jaclyn Cosmetics skin tint. I love this packaging. It's absolutely stunning. I will say it feels pretty light. I was expecting a glass component, but this is actually a plastic component, so it is pretty lightweight, which is good if you're traveling or taking this on the go. And it also has an airtight or an airless container. I don't remember which one she said. I think she said airless container. So as you pump the product, this bottom piece here like slides up so that you can use every single drop of this product and not waste any, get your full money's worth, which I thought was really cool. I love when packaging does that. The Milk Makeup Primer does that as well, along with a few other products, but here is what the component looks like. I love the white and rose gold. I think it's absolutely stunning. So this product comes in 12 different shades. I have 3 of them. I have Fairest, Fair, and Fair Light. I did not pick these shades, so hopefully one of them works for me. I'm sure they will. She did mention that these products are very universal and suit a wide range of skin tones, so although 12 doesn't sound like a lot of shades, it will suit many skin tones, if that makes sense. This is a very sheer product. It's not meant to add coverage. It's just meant to blur and even out your skin tone and add moisture. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these and see what the colors look like. I'm guessing these are the 3 lightest shades. So here we have the 3 shades. I kind of pumped up quite a bit out onto my hand for swatches, but I just wanted to show you guys the color difference, which I think we'll be able to see best with a thicker than normal swatch. So I have the 3 lightest shades. I'm just gonna kind of spread these out. I don't want to blend them in because, like I said, I want you guys to see the color difference in the actual product, which, let me adjust my lighting really quick so you can see this better, because in my viewfinder they all look the same, but in person I can definitely see a difference. Okay, so I turned down my ring light quite a bit so that you guys could see the shade differences here. So we have Fairest, Fair, and Fair Light. Fairest is described as a very fair with neutral yellow undertones. The middle shade is called Fair, and this is fair with neutral pink undertones. And then that third shade there is called Fair Light, which has Fair Light with neutral undertones. I think that's the shade that I'm gonna go with. I typically have a more neutral undertone, so I think Fair Light is going to be my shade of choice. But I did want to show you guys these swatches so that you could see. This one is significantly lighter. I can see that this has more of a pinky cool toned undertone, and then this one definitely looks to be more neutral slash yellow. So very nice shades right here. I think they look beautiful, and the consistency feels interesting. It's definitely a thicker formula. It's not super runny or serum-y. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply it to my face. I'm gonna turn my lights back up a little bit, not quite as bright as they were before. And I'm just going to apply this with my hands because that's how Jaclyn Hill said that she does it. Okay, so I have 1 pump of Fair Light, and I'm just gonna focus it on one side of my skin. I feel like my light is too bright again, so we'll turn it down some. So this is 1 pump. I'm just gonna blend this in. I feel like that's too much for one side. Okay, let's try this again. So I don't have any primer on my skin. I just have some moisturizer on from this morning, which was several hours ago. But since this is a hydrating product and I kind of want to see how this works on its own, I'm not going to be going in with a primer today. I'm also going to try to start with just half of my face so we can see a difference in look, see if it blurs, if it evens out my skin tone. She said it doesn't add coverage, but it is supposed to even out your skin tone. So I'm gonna go in with a tiny bit of Fair Light, like not even a full pump, and just kind of work this into my skin how I would like sunscreen or moisturizer. The Skin Perfecting Blurring Tint retails for $34, and it says that it is a blurring sheer coverage skin tint doing double duty as a blurring primer and tinted moisturizer. Comfy real skin perfection is only a pump away. And like I said, this does come in 12 shades. So I went in with a tiny bit and I only got this part here, so I'm gonna go in with a little bit more and touch up my forehead here. It does have a bit of a scent. It's not like a particular fragrance, I don't think, but it definitely smells like something. It's very pleasant. It's light. It's not overpowering. So here is what that skin tint is looking like on half of my face. I will say it definitely helped reduce redness. I'm gonna take a mirror and look up close here. I feel like it looks very shiny, very glowy, almost like a tinted SPF does. I don't believe this product has any SPF in it, but it looks like I have a little bit of a tinted SPF on. That's kind of the effect that I'm getting, and it's very nice, very natural, very shiny. I wonder how this will look at the end, but it's definitely shinier than I typically prefer. I'm more of like a natural finish person. I like medium coverage, natural finish. I do have a little bit more of oily skin, and I also have sensitive acne prone skin and a lot of redness. So I feel like maybe this light is throwing me off. So I would say I can definitely see a difference. I am going to go ahead and put a little bit more on the rest of my skin, and once I have this like fully applied, I am going to overlay a clip of me talking beforehand so that you guys can see like a before and after right after each other. Alright, so here is what it's looking like on my skin. As you can see, I look very shiny and very dewy. I almost look sweaty, but I'm not. So on its own, not sure how I'm feeling about it, but I am going to go ahead and apply some concealer. I'm going to talk to you guys about the concealer, and I'm going to apply a little bit under my eyes, and then also I'm going to try to cover up some of these blemishes so that I can kind of even out my skin tone just a little bit more. But this is supposed to be like a no makeup kind of thing. It's just extremely shiny. Like my face looks soaking wet. We'll see how it kind of sets, and maybe I need to set it with a little bit of powder, but right now I feel like it looks kind of weird. So let me pull out the concealers, do some swatches for you guys, and give you the rundown of those. Alright, so for the concealer, I have 6 shades here. These first 5 are the first shades in the line, ranging from lightest to deepest. I have the 5 lightest shades, and then I have number 7. So there is one in between these two. It's called Fair Light Pink. So I don't have Fair Light Pink, but from top to bottom here, I have Fairest Pink, Fairest Neutral, Fair Yellow, Fair Peach, Fair Neutral, and Fair Light Yellow. So all of the names are pretty self-explanatory, which I find to be very helpful because it's easier to shop for online, or if you know your undertones, you can kind of guess better in stores if you do shop in stores. Speaking of shopping, the collection launches on January 11th on the Jaclyn Cosmetics website as well as Ulta online, and then it launches January 13th on the Morphe Brushes website as well. I will say my skin is looking a little bit less dewy. We're still quite shiny, but I do think it kind of like absorbed into my skin a little bit and looks more so like I have moisturizer on and not like a super shiny SPF. So I am really liking the way that it's making my skin look. Obviously I still have a lot of discoloration, but I did want to show you guys these shades. So here is the swatches. Let me adjust the lighting. Again, this is so difficult. So here we have the concealers swatched. This is the lightest, working our way a bit deeper. So now we're going to apply a little bit to my under eye area and then also a little bit to my breakouts. I think I'm going to go in with Fair Yellow under my eyes and see how this goes. I'm only going to tap a tiny bit here and here, and then I'm going to blend this out with a sponge. She said you can use a sponge or your fingers, but I do want to try this out with a sponge. This is a fresh, clean sponge from Blinged Brushes. I will have them linked down below. But this concealer is more of a medium buildable coverage product, and it does retail for $26 each, and there are 35 shades, and this says that it is a buildable medium to full coverage concealer that visibly brightens, blurs, and flexes with skin for a flawless finish all day long in 35 shades. Adding a tiny bit definitely brightened up my under eye area. I feel like I would typically add a little bit more for some more coverage, but I wanted to start off light and kind of build my way up. I will say that that was kind of sitting on my skin for a minute, and it kind of got a little bit difficult to blend on the second eye, so I feel like it has a pretty quick dry down time. I'm gonna go in with Fair Light Yellow now and kind of touch up my breakouts and maybe like a little bit around my nose because I have some redness around my nose as well. And then I'm also going to just take this sponge and kind of blend it out and see how well this coverage works for me. So I am kind of going for that more no makeup look, so I don't want to add too much coverage, but I did build it up a little bit more around this area, and I was able to get some additional coverage. I feel like if I went in with even more product, I could get even more coverage, but like I said, I want that no makeup look. So even though I don't have perfect skin, my skin looks a lot better and it's not like I put on a ton of makeup and look like I have a ton of makeup on. So I am not going to set it with powder because Jaclyn mentioned that this is a concealer that if she chooses not to set with powder, she doesn't have to. So I kind of want to see how these products work without setting them with powder. So far so good. It's not creasing on my under eye area yet. I've had it on for maybe like 10 minutes or so on my under eye, so we're doing good. Usually everything creases on me, so I'm gonna do my brows and mascara and put on a little lip gloss, and then I'm gonna come back to you guys and give you a little bit of an update. Alright guys, so my hair has completely fallen out. I did not hold my curls long enough when I was curling my hair today, but here's the finished look. I feel like it looks so cute. I've been really enjoying using concealer as foundation recently. I've mentioned that in a few of my videos, and this is the same type of look. Also, my skin definitely is not looking as shiny as it did on initial application. You guys can still see a nice hydrated glow, but it doesn't look greasy or oily or anything. Once it has time to set, it really has a lot more of a natural finish. I also definitely think the concealer is key, especially for me since I don't have perfect skin naturally. I do have a lot of redness and breakouts. The concealer really helped to cover some of that up while still looking natural and not looking like I have full coverage, full face of foundation and concealer and everything on. So I think it looks really pretty. I think this is something that you really need to be wanting this type of product to enjoy it. If you don't like no makeup looks, you're not gonna like this, because that's exactly what this is. But if you like an easy everyday look that doesn't look like you have makeup on, but you just kind of want to even out your skin tone and just make your skin look nice and healthy, I think these products are great. I will have all of the information listed down below in the description box. I'm very happy with these products. I was a little bit nervous because I wasn't too sure how I was going to enjoy the hydration from the skin tint and the sheer coverage of it, but I really do enjoy it. But I do think that I need to use a concealer with it in order to enjoy that product. For me, I personally need both, but if you don't have acne and you don't have breakouts, I think this alone would be a really nice product. But I personally will be using both of these together, and I do not think you need a primer with this at all. I feel like this is great as a primer even. I would be interested to apply foundation on top of this and see how that goes. So anyway, that was today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I love you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!